Hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. Surprise! We're here in Ann Arbor. We have our first live audience since February of 2020. So it's awesome to be here. Wish you all could see all these beautiful people. And the funny thing is our last show we did in 2020 was in this very spot, and this is our first one back. So we've come full circle, which is awesome. Ann Arbor has also been historically I think this is one of our first out-of-town gigs, was in Ann Arbor with the tango community in 2003, which maybe there's a few. Yelena maybe was there. Yeah. So long time place for supporting us as a duo. So thank you. We have a whole program of original stuff, arrangements, and music today. And we're going to do a special Q&A as well today. So if you have questions you want to ask, we're going to ask the live streamers if they want to ask us stuff, or people in the audience. So I just want to say hello to a few people online. Nadine is here, and Debbie in Chicago, Laura Lee, Emily. Hello, Maggie. Thanks. She said beautiful landscape for the music. Teresa, Marissa, Olivia, thanks for joining us. All right. Let's start with some tango music. How about? Just dive right in. We're going to start with a piece by Astor Piazzolla, most famous tango composer. And this is an arrangement that Andrew did. It's a lesser-known piece called Mumuki, a very mysterious piece that Piazzolla actually thought it was one of his best compositions. So Andrew arranged it from the quintet of Piazzolla to our duo. So here we go. Mumuki by Astor Piazzolla. right. Yay. Oh, it's so much nicer to have clapping. It's always like, just like silence. So thank you. What a relief. All right. Yeah, that's our opener. It's all down from there. Yeah, do you want to say anything to anyone online? Say hello. We got lots of nice comments. Thank you all for the comments. Got some wow, wow, wow. Love the shirt. So excited to hear you. Gabriela in Chile, Santiago, says hello. She was lived here, was a tango dancer. Says she loves you guys. So thanks everyone. We're going to continue. The rest of the program now is pieces that Andrew and I wrote. Some of them we wrote together. This next one is one that I wrote. This was actually an assignment. Andrew said, you need to write a long piece, because I was really good at writing short, little dance pieces in particular. So this was really my first long piece, whatever that means. And it has many influences. So I write pieces, Andrew says, like a rubber band ball. I get, I'm not sure what to do, so I just put another rubber band on it. And then at the end, it's this monstrosity that I have to untangle. That's my compositional process. So this piece ended up with three main things. One was this cabin we were staying in, and this piece is called Meadow Dream. So it was on a meadow in very rural area of southern Oregon. So, and it's inspired by this place, a very magical place, you could say. The other influence is this Russian 19th century mystic composer named Alexander Scriabin, who's into mysticism and included, we could say, mystical harmonies in his piece. He has this thing. Could you whip out a mystic chord, maybe? So
something like this.
So last night we jammed here with some musicians who mostly played in G major, which is like play like hundreds of songs in G major. So this is not that. This is like the mystic chord. I'm using this kind of, some people call it atonal, but I don't know if I'll use that word. It might scare a bunch of people off the stream. So, but a different sound. Third influence is I quote the song Pure Imagination from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Pure imagination, that part. So you can think you got meadows, you got this mystic chord, and you got lots of candy and rainbows. So, yeah. Meadow Dream. Someone just said we like atonal, and yeah, Charlie. Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
That was also the maiden voyage of both from memory. So thank you. It's always interesting to go from the page to inside your head. It's actually a whole different activity than reading. Okay, your turn to talk now. I'm off the hook.
Okay. Thanks for being here, everybody. Everybody here in Ann Arbor and everybody throughout the world on the internet. Thank you for joining us, spending your afternoon with us. We really appreciate that. And before I introduce the next piece, just a reminder, this whole show operates on your generosity and your support through donations. So please remember to donate. We have Venmo, PayPal. We have a merch table. We have, if you're here in person, there's a jar over there.
There's money in it.
So thank you. We appreciate Carmen and I have been live streaming for 16 months now, and so all of you have helped us, so thank you. We appreciate that. Gonna continue the program with a set of pieces of mine that I started writing last summer, 2020. It was a strange year for me and probably all of you too, possibly. And it was a little hard to figure out what to do or how to be or what was happening. As an artist, we were used to, like the piece we just played, we would go to a rustic cabin somewhere in the mountains. It's beautiful. You write music, it just happens. And now, like last year, I was like, okay, I'm at home. This is, I work out and I work. And so I just started doing it. And so we're going to play the next three pieces all go together. I think I figured out a name for all of the pieces. It's called The Way Through. And we're going to start. The first movement is called Summer Bubble. And this is like me last summer, maybe you too. You're like, it's really pretty, it's beautiful, it's summer, it's fun. But like, like the bubble it's got to burst, man. So this piece has got like some nice kind of outdoorsy, mellow, beautiful things. But there's this kind of tension around the edges. And it kind of like, I was thinking about it, it like appears out of the fog and it disappears into the fog in the end. And maybe that's kind of how it works. So this is Summer Bubble for alto flute and flute and guitar. I think
Yeah, you got the instrumentation right. Burst your bubble.
Okay. So we move on to the second movement. So now you're outside. It's nice. It's pretty. Your bubble burst, and then like the thing has to happen. We can just make this. I won't say what my thing was. Everyone had a thing. Something was supposed to happen, and you're gonna do it, and you're like, I don't know if I can do that. And so I wrote this piece about this feeling. It's called Foreseeable change, and so you know the thing's gonna happen, and so it's kind of like dragging. It's like dragging, you're dragging, and then the thing happens and it just like hits you on the head. So you'll see it'll hit you on the head. So I get this word foreseeable is like the hardest word I've ever had to spell. There's so many E's, and so like F-O-R-E is like, that's like when like you're golfing and you hit the ball and like it's gonna hit somebody else. You're like four. So like this is like, yeah, it's not just like it's coming. It can hit you in the head, knock you over. So, and I think you'll get it when it happens.
Could you call this your COVID ballad?
COVID ballad? No, we can just make it more. It
Never
applies.
takes my ideas.
Applies to all kinds of things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Not to box you in.
Foreseeable change for alto flute and guitar. And thanks everybody for being here in person and online. Thank you. We got like 40 people online and 15 people in person. Okay. Don't mess up.
Wash Somebody wrote wash hands.
Oh, wash your hands.
I think that's Peter in Sweden. Hello, Peter.
Yeah, all right. Okay, we're going to do this, right? Yeah, okay. Here you go.
thank you so much. We just have one more, and then we're going to do a little Q&A so you can think of your questions while we play our last piece. And I want to tell everyone here and also online, we have an email list. If you'd like to sign up, you can actually sign up here with a fancy QR code. And we just do concert notifications once a month. So it's a great way to stay in touch because you don't always see it online. So sign up for our email list. Yay! All right, so the title track for this concert, Running on Water, is the final piece. And this is one that Andrew and I wrote together. And I think this is a crowning achievement of my composing life. Most of the past almost 2 decades, my pieces were often finished by Andrew. I'd come crying and be like, please, this is a great idea. I can't finish. And this would happen over and over. And a lot of our co-composed pieces, that's actually what it was. It's my failed piece that he made it happen. This one, and he was like, I don't know what to do with this. I was like, all right, I'll take a look at it. And I was like, oh, wow, it's kind of a hairy, technical piccolo and guitar piece with lots of harmonics. And you're using capo in this too?
Yes.
Capo. So I listened to it and I was like, oh, I know what to do with this. So I finished one of the pieces that Andy started. And you did some stuff too after, right? And it's funny, it's never you put your name on these things, but when you work together as a duo, like performer, composers, it's always really both of us anyway. So it's a silly thing. So want to say anything? This is the world premiere of Running on Water. We do read music.
Oh, sure, I can do. Let me see.
Oh, yeah, I knew you wanted to say something.
Sorry, I'll finish the story. All right, so the change happened, and then the last movement, Running on Water, is life asks you to do some things, and you just think like, I can't do that, and then the only way you do it is you gotta just do it, and so that's this piece.